Everyone. We are live this morning with the push-ups, and I'm just doing some analytic stuff before we get started. I think I need to locate my also locate my little holder as well. Also locate. There we go. Let's get our stuff going. Hopefully everybody's in a good place this morning. Good morning, sir. All right. Just getting my getting it together this morning. Welcome to Impact. Your subscriptions. Gotta like our own stuff and drop drop our own stuff. There we go.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, let me get the. Here.
Ugh. It's kind of cool to see, like, as I'm getting my stuff set up on YouTube here, seeing like other fitness enthusiasts. I don't know what they call themselves. I just call myself an enthusiast, somebody who just enjoys doing this and sharing. But to see other lives going on as well, so it gives people a lot of options as to where they can find something that's going to help them, and I think that's important. Definitely trying to grow our community, but we can certainly see where the overall message should definitely be to ensure that we all can get what we need. All right. Now, do I have? I don't know what I did with my phone stand. That's okay. We'll make the best of it. Grab my water. What's going on, everyone? What's up, Stark? Got a good start this morning. We're going to get to these push ups. Hey, welcome, everyone. Please feel free to hit the subscribe and like. We're going to jump into these push ups.
Perfect.
I'm going to use the time to do a bit of a stretch before going down to the push ups.
A little dynamic stretching.
And, you know, I'll throw the plank in with it.
Good morning, Stark.
Thanks to everyone who just dropped a thumbs up. Absolutely love that. Stark is back from the gym right now. Nice. Nice. Guys, we had a fantastic day at the hill yesterday. If you didn't get to see that, Um, you'll see it day 83. And we had, hello, Dima. How are you today? We had a great session, getting up the hill, squats at the bottom, push ups at the top. Great day yesterday.
Absolutely. Big day on the hill. Good morning, Dima. Afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. Greetings and salutations.
Dima, where are you from? I'm guessing Russia. Hello, hello. So it says in Germany it's early afternoon. Yeah, it's what about 2 or 3 there?
Early afternoon. All right. Must mean it's time for lunch. Yeah, Dima, that looks like could be Russian,
Yeah.
but cannot confirm. What time is it where you're at, Dima? Oh, yeah. Oh, six, seven, eight, nine. Woo. Back. We got a good pace today. I think we're gonna knock it out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I've got some things to deal with for my housekeeping things, but I'm still gonna try to get those. I'm still gonna get those push-ups in just a little later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right now, it's get squats, and that way you got a full workout, right? You can do the push-ups with Vincent, the planks, and You want to keep it beast mode. You can do squats and horse stance, so no breaks, um, and just knock it out.
Yeah, seriously, people have the option to follow myself on this or follow Mr. Burns or do both because there's enough time in between. That's why we don't do them at the same time. There's squats and push-ups simultaneously. Stark had lunch already, had some spaghetti with bolo- bolognese, bolognese sauce. It is mincemeat and tomato sauce with some Italian spices. Nice. So we would pronounce Bologna as bologna.
Yeah, bolognese,
Bolognese, nice.
bolognese.
Bolognese.
I think it's one of the two.
Bolognese sounds better, but then it questions the L. But who are we to question with all the silent K's we have?
I don't have as much experience with Italian, but I know that they're selling some Italian villas pretty inexpensive, relatively inexpensive. I know. I mean, compared to where we're at. Stark says, "Yeah, that's right. What that they're selling the villas for good value in Italy." Yeah,
How's the taxes on those too?
I'm not sure all the details of it, but they do make it sound enticing. Like live by the sea in Italy, and
Yeah,
for the price of a 1 bedroom townhome here.
yeah, sounds tempting.
Mm.
Do we lose Dima?
It might have been a tourist. It's possible.
Yeah,
The thing with tourists is that they can come back.
yeah. Get a souvenir. It's called a like and subscribe.
There you go. This isn't hiking in the national parks. You can leave more than footsteps. Getting that hip opener.
Yeah.
Good. Good stuff. And every time I'm leaning on this car, it's kind of like a plank.
Yeah.
Little inclined forearm plank. I'm taking it easy on myself in a way. No need to rush. It's warming up the body.
No, nope, not at all. Nope. Nice controlled movements.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I did get that DEXA scan yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I found. It's funny, I was talking to you about it, and then I was looking for a few days, kind of seriously, about where I might do them. And there's a mobile unit that does it, and I drove right by one. I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder if they've got an available session, and they did. So I hopped in. Good information. Stark says, I go to the cinema with my daughter and wifey in 2 hours. We go watch the new Lilo and Stitch movie. Nice, man.
That the Lilo and Stitch live?
Good morning. I haven't heard much about it.
Yeah, I thought I heard a couple people talking about there's like a Lilo and Stitch live or something coming.
Oh, wow.
Hey, good morning, folks. Day 84 of 100 reps on push-ups, 10 sets of 10. Mr. Nathaniel J Burns is doing 100 squats. So thumbs up or appreciated. Subscriptions. You can join us every day about this time. We had a fantastic day yesterday at the Hill. So there's some options on different workout stuff as well.
I was looking at that with the leapfrog and the volleyball sand video.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, but it just loves to serve me that video. Like, it keeps coming up. I had so much fun doing that, though. But I was looking at my form, and I don't know if I was sore then or what, but I can't remember. It was probably 2 years ago now.
Yeah,
Uh,
was it just not deep enough or what was?
oh yeah, like it was. I'm looking at my squat into the frog, and I'm like, I really unlocked quite a
Right.
bit of range of motion there since that video. It's pretty astonishing to see. So it's it's just motivation to continue, like, monitoring my progress, and more than that, just celebrating what abilities I have today.
Right.
Feels good. I remember how hard that workout was. It was so hard. Stark says, I can't do push ups today. I'm sore in the upper body. Don't able to do single push up today. Oh, wow. That's pretty sore, man. I hope you're all right.
Yeah. Today's a little bit more of a challenge. I think just because I slept kind of in a hot room, so I think it's kind of zapped me a little.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, I mean, yesterday was a big workout as well, but I don't really feel affected by that. The push-ups were the same. Definitely
Right.
feel my legs and back are in need of more stretching this morning.
Well, I'd say, yeah, great on you for recognizing that and treating yourself to that movement that your body's requesting. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
amazing. Listening to that whisper before it's a scream.
yeah, we'll just get a little bit more flexibility stuff going. Yeah, good on you, Stark. I mean, when you're feeling the soreness, let your body rest for sure. It is it's a good place to be at when you can just let yourself rest. And hopefully, getting some of these folks watching are following either the push-ups or the squats or both, because that's why we stagger the exercises. So you guys
Yeah.
have the ability, who's watching. So he's all right, but he's going to do a little rest today for upper body, as you should, because you were just in the gym the other day, if I recall, and did a whole upper body. So that would definitely stand to reason why. Mr. Burns, what set do you have?
I am on 8. This is
Okay.
Gonna be
This is
9.
going 9.
Not you're on 9, I believe.
Well, we're on the same set. Did you just finish 8?
Yep.
Okay, because the rock that I'm scratching with is like two-sided, so it's leaving me like a second line. I just want to make sure we're on 9.
Yeah, you're going into 9. Yeah. Nice job. Yeah, there's a lot of folks in the on the live. Drop us a like and tell us where you're at. Are you joining the workout? Are you doing push-ups? Are you doing squats? All of it, some of it. Let us know in the comments. And thank you for joining.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
I'm definitely feeling like I'm getting farmer strength doing these every single day.
What's that?
I definitely feel like I'm building farmer strength doing these every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the soreness is kind of hanging out, but it's more of a dull roar, and it's like I feel stronger. It's an amazing practice and great to share with all of you and to be here with you. So, this is set 10 for Mr. Vincent, day 84. Day
84.
4 of 100 push-ups. We were asking yesterday, as numbers are happening, we're on our way. Vincent is on his way to 100 days of 100 push-ups. So, curious what you would like to see for that celebration. Certainly if you have ideas, we'd love to hear it. We have some ideas as well. Juicy.
There we go. What is that?
Uh,
20 minutes roughly.
yeah,
I mean,
pretty close.
yeah, it goes to show, guys, you can get this sort of stuff done in a very short amount of time. Same amount of time it would be to uh, scroll a little bit, let that cycle of wash go through. I do that quite a bit. I'll just set something, and then before it's time to throw it in the dryer. Nick Morrison says, "Don't fart." Why? There's more. room on the outside than the inside, from what I always heard. It's a natural function. Natural function. But welcome to the channel. Welcome this morning, and you are encouraged to leave a like or subscribe to the channel.
And
And
especially,
maybe there will be flatulation in the future. I don't know.
especially since you're not here, you're also encouraged to fart.
Right, right.
Feel
And
free.
the good thing is we're not coming to you in smell-o-vision. So even so, it might just sound like something odd. Sometimes when I'm doing like crunches on my blue pad, I have that deep ravine down the middle of my back, and so when I'm doing the crunches, it makes those fart sounds from suction.
Oh yeah.
But hey, there's nothing like a good fart joke. Gas is good. Oh, so welcome, Nick. Nick, are you doing any push-ups? What's your daily routine like? I'm just gonna take the time to do a little gentle stretching.
Yeah. Body's asking for that right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
Gonna have to find a hot yoga class. Or it'll be hot enough outside soon. Either way.
Yeah, yeah, it's already warming up. You just have to sit in your truck.
Yeah.
Just take like a wet towel and put it in there with you,
Yeah.
and it'll get nice and steamy. Only bad part is you can't really stretch while you're in it.
That is tough. But you could wear the trash bag, the wet towel, sitting there 10 minutes, drink your water, and then come outside and stretch.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh, appreciate the likes, everyone. Um, every day for the last 84 days, we've been doing push-ups. Mr. Nathaniel's been in doing the squats as he recovers from injury, but he's pretty much almost back to push-up range without too much pain.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a there's a level for everyone, and everyone can be supported in it for sure. We met a gentleman by the name of Rod yesterday at the Hill, and he was 68, 69, double knee replacement.
Oh
Had some
man,
other had some other stuff going on, but he was out there riding his bike. Said he did 7 miles.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
What an inspiration! I mean, the man just keeps getting beat down and getting back up. Knee
yeah,
replaced, two knees replaced, shoulder injuries, like yeah, But he doesn't stay down. He's riding a bike, socializing, getting outside. Like it's like wow.
yeah. He came over and had a slice of our post-workout watermelon. Reluctant. Hey, what's up? Hey, can everyone hit the like on the stream? Also consider subscribing for fitness and health talks and everything else you have in mind. Please double tap the screen to like. Thank you. Thank you. Reluctant. We are happy to have you. Reluctant comes to us from the UK. Not sure where Nick was from. And we had Dima from what looked like Russia earlier.
Somewhere they're speaking Russian or
Yeah.
Russian.
Reluctant, how are you feeling today? Yeah.
Oh, the hams. Good mornings over my hammies. My goodness. Reluctant killer. Oh yeah, that's right. Your name changed.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Reluctant.
Yeah, just going to. Yeah, Reluctant says I'm good, trying to stay healthy. Uh,
Good for you,
what
man.
healthy mindset? You already know. You're already there. All honor to the old man who got up and yeah, man, it was great to see him. And he's a little overweight to his for his liking, I guess. But Nathaniel and I thought it was amazing that he was up riding a bike at almost 70. At that time of day, it was starting to get warm, and just doing things like just staying active. That's the key. Keep moving in some form or fashion. He's probably never going to be able to jog or run again, but he took all that stress and impact off his body by bicycling. Uh oh. Uh oh. I don't know if you guys can hear, but the neighbors are fighting.
No, I cannot.
Thank goodness. The guy was taking off the girl's wallet.
Oh, what?
People treat each other better, and this not a gender thing, but I mean, they just moved in, and if you're attempting to lead a household, um, that's not the way to do it. It's not by control.
No.
You don't control other people, especially by taking their items. That's not it. And if she needs it, she needs it, and on top of it, it's hers. There's just crazy. And I hear him coming back. Ah, it is wild. that This happened like every Sunday morning here. Yeah, I don't know why every Sunday we have some level of just foolishness. I've seen so many people on early Sundays um, fighting.
Hmm.
All right, he ran back in, but thankfully he left. I just don't want to. I don't want there to be an issue. No,
Hmm.
gotta do better, folks. And that better starts. It's just like fitness. It starts in here. You have to realize that there's something inside you that needs to change. Yeah, you hear him?
No. I think it's prioritizing sounds close to the mic.
Yeah. Well, emotional control, and he's demonstrating none. And the problem is, as you go tearing off down the street and trying to prove a point because you're mad, don't hit somebody. You're going to change the trajectory of many lives just by being out of control. And I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong. This is not a TED talk, but when you see it, you can definitely point it out and say, "Hey, this could uh, this could improve. This situation could go better."
For real. Is he driving?
Reluctant. What's that?
Is he driving?
Yeah. So they were at the car, and he was leaving. She was like, "I need my wallet. I need my wallet." And he yelled something back, and then tore off. Then he's gone about 10 seconds. Comes crashing back up to the front, runs in the house, slams the door. Um, I'm guessing he threw the wallet at her or something, and then ran back out, and then tore off. And it's like, dude, you are out of control right now, sir. Take a breath. Think about what actions you're taking right now.
Yeah.
But we've all been there, so it's not a judgment of him as a person. It's just noticing his actions could be definitely a little more thorough before he makes those choices. But uh, reluctant. I don't know how long Rod has been working out. Um, he. It sounded like he was kind of late to the game. I do believe during our conversation, he was saying how he had regrets that he wished he would have started earlier doing some stuff. Does that sound familiar, Mr. Burns?
Uh, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I don't recall. Uh, but I think I think he's consistently getting out there now
Correct.
because he recognized you from the hill from all your days.
That's crazy. I know.
He's
That's
like,
crazy.
you. I'm like, well, say what's up. Say hey when if you see him out here. I was trying to get him to check out the online community. he was he seems to be a pretty non-online person.
Yeah. Stark, you lost nearly 13.22 pounds in the last 6 weeks.
Nice.
Nice. And Reluctant had a can of tuna. What do you think of it? Do you have it? And you had it for the protein. Mr. Burns would not have the tuna. And I'm sure he has substitutes that would replace tuna with a good amount of protein.
hmm Yeah, the fact is that animal products like meat are gonna have a high protein content. Um, I think there's 20 grams of protein in a can of tuna, your standard tuna can, and virtually no carbs, be zero. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking to up your protein intake, um, those things will definitely do that for you. Um, However, you need all the macronutrients, right? So you can prioritize protein without eating fats or carbs, and that's what uh, that's what plants do. They have protein, but they also have carbs and fats.
What's
Uh,
something he can have that would be the plant-based equivalent of a can of tuna?
well, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Is there's no one-to-one ratio, no really one-to-one ratio of like zero carbs protein source from plants. They're going to have more stuff in them altogether. Um, However, seitan or like a TVP, a textured vegetable protein, is going to be pretty close. And you can do TVP, and you can make it very much similar tasting to tuna and texture to tuna. So, and they even make tuna alternatives that are made of TVP that you can buy from the store.
Right.
Uh,
Stark is saying chickpeas.
yeah, chickpeas are a good option, as are any legume, any bean, lentils, things like that. Uh, Chickpeas lend themselves uh, to that kind of texture pretty well. So I think it's a good option. And you can make a chicken salad or a tuna salad, substituting the tuna with chickpeas or uh, like any kind of the mayo. If you want to go full vegan, you can switch the mayo out for a vegan mayo, or delete it altogether. You're going to bring a lot of fat to to the party when you do that. But yeah, just eating chickpeas is going to be pretty high protein for you. Uh,
Good
Lentil,
call, Stark.
yeah, true story.
Yeah. And I mean, that's not just the line of vegan, non-vegan. Like I would eat chickpeas in lieu of tuna, just because if they have a nutritional value in both, like why not explore both?
For sure. And uh, it, it's going to be, there's like lots of reasons why maybe even if you're not vegan that you wouldn't eat fish or tuna, like
Right. Pescatarian and yeah.
ethical reasons, uh, as well as like the mercury or the overfishing, all manner of things. You don't
Yeah.
have, vegan to make different choices on their food.
Yeah, absolutely. Cultural experience as well.
Right.
No, we're not both vegan. Mr. Burns is. I am not.
Right. Stark says you can make a chickpea salad out of canned chickpeas. They have way more protein than tuna.
What happens if you mix the chickpeas with the tuna?
Then you get to eat all of it.
Right. That's
Yeah,
not a bad idea, though.
there's some creators out there who are making like all kinds of stuff with chickpeas. It's incredibly versatile. They're tasty. They're abundant. They're easy to farm.
No.
Good
And yes.
macro.
Hey, Leno, are you going for the push-ups now?
I'm just heeding the call. something something wanted me to move. I mean, I'll still count them as 10. 10 off the card. It's more of just like juicy warming up movement.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not,
it's getting
I'm not
priming the engine.
yeah.
So reluctant. How's your path, your weight loss path been going? I know you do your dumbbell workouts in your room. Have you ventured outside to do any workouts yet? Take your dumbbells outside, watch the neighbors' eyes get all big. Like, what is this guy doing? And when you do it enough, then they're just used to you. And eventually somebody will want to join you.
Aha.
I it never fails. It in my experience over time, it has never failed that if you do it enough in front of somebody, the power of suggestion, especially for people who know in their minds and their hearts that I should be doing more. Sometimes you're their inspiration.
Oh yeah.
So I would and reluctant, you may just find your own small community right there to join in and have a whole group of people doing push-ups with you and us.
Yeah.
Stark, are you off on Saturday and Sunday? Yeah, and it's not like, hey, do like what we're doing. It's just shared experience. I did it. I've done it at many jobs where I'll just go and do push-ups on break, or before my shift, or after my shift, or on lunch. Not even eating lunch, and before you knew it, there were scores of people that would come out. Now, and it would be crazy because it was proof positive because it would be over this was over years, so not all the same employees, people would come and go as we know at work, but there was always somebody in this new like era of employees, and there was always somebody else that would come out. John is alive. It's alive. It's alive.
What's
John,
up?
it's great to hear from you, sir. Great to hear from you. Ah, bumpy but checking in. Are you on the rig right now? Are you in the cab? John is on a farm and uh runs everything. Fertilizer run today.
Oh.
Nice. So he's covering acreage and been planting beans. What was the other?
I thought he was doing a lot of beans.
I know there was beans. There was something before the beans as well.
Mm. That's a big smelling day. The fertilizer run.
Yeah. There's some about fertilizer. I'm not mad at the smell. And it might just be memories of like my grandpa having a farm as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in San Diego, they, you know, they would put fertilizer on the lawns a
Yep.
lot. It's
Yep.
like it's a very nostalgic smell. I'll get
Yeah. Absolutely. It's a far cry from just my irresponsible owning neighbors who let their dogs defecate and don't pick up. That is not fertilizer. That is just law breaking. Stark says, I don't work on weekends. Friday is the last work day. My regular gym days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Nice. Just a straight up squared off Monday through Friday. I like it. I like it. That would be nice to have. But we got sometimes the benefit that I find having days off during, and it might just differ, but then you can get like things like doctors or dentist appointments in without having to take time off.
right. I've never had a 9 to 5 kind of Monday to Friday job.
No, no. Yeah, the banker's hours, they say.
Say that again. I had a car go by.
Banker's hours.
Yeah, bankers, bankers holidays.
Yeah.
I've always, throughout my career, worked nights, weekends, holidays, all that stuff.
Well, and they're the ones that, aside from, everybody contributes. And those nights, weekends, holidays, people are the ones that keep a large sector of society sane because without it, people would be going crazy trying to figure out what to do after hours or why they can't get something on a holiday at the last minute.
True story.
Yeah. So, all respect. That's why I say it's a shame. The old saying: you ask people what they do for a living till you know how much respect to pay them. You should be paying them respect anyways.
Right.
Dark says I often don't have time to go to the gym, but my gym opens for 24 hours, so I take the time and go anyways. Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Take the time for yourself for sure. And 3 days a week. Has your partner been showing up as well?
Mm,
I know there was mention of working out with somebody. Reluctant, how about you? Anybody in your area? I don't know if you're just in flats or if you're a little further out or where you're at, but is there anybody in your area, coworkers even, that you talk to about fitness and weight loss or anything?
yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
You have housework to do today, you said, Mr. Burns.
Yeah. Some house upkeep stuff. Not.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah. Get some repairs to handle.
Uh, that's uh, that's great when you can be handy enough to do it yourself.
Absolutely. And always try. Like there's few things I can make worse
Right.
by
So
trying. You know.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to fix it potentially at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Stark says sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes I'm like, nah, F it. I don't go today, but then I go anyways.
That's
That's
what.
consistency and discipline over
Mm,
motivation.
yes,
That's
sir.
exactly what we've been talking about. Don't let that bee in you talk you out of it. Don't let the
That
bee in.
conversation. I think that one didn't catch like the audio, right? Some
Yeah, so we'll have to run that one back.
that was
Uh,
good.
but yeah, you don't let it win because it'll try to win every day if you let it.
Mm,
So consistency and discipline. That's why like when you watch a movie, certain movies, Avengers, Rocky, anything where there's that moment, the whole movie isn't that way. That moment where the music hits and everybody's brave and this and that, that's that motivating moment. If you did that the whole time, then that would just be the whole thing. But it's an emotional spike.
it's a
Uh,
surge.
yeah, and so you get motivated to get up for the fight, things like that. But do that without the music. Just get up and do it.
Have your own theme music in your head.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Mine is just knowing that I'm waking up ahead of my alarm now, and that's almost the theme. Is yeah, your pig dog. Get that
Yes.
pig dog out of here.
Oh,
We're not doing that.
you're, it's just
Yep. The piggy dog. Get that thing out of here. Uh, but yeah, your own soundtrack, sound of your own breathing, sound of your own. I don't know. There's just something where once it dials in, it's like, yep, here we go. But it's so routine, and I know people who had routines. They'd wake up and like first thing they do is smoke. They would say, first thing I do is smoke before my feet hit the bed. I'd, take a toke or this or that. It's like, oh, that's what you do. First thing I do is get up, start looking for my shorts, get my water, evacuate my innards, and start setting up the live. And before that, it was just do it without the live and just go do it.
for about 3 months now.
Right?
Great routine, man.
Yeah, we're almost at a quarter of a year. And when you put it at 3 months, I'm just going days, but yeah, it was almost what 7 weeks. Oh. Stark, have you been at this just long enough where you can just like not listen to it, or are there days you succumb to it?
The Schweinhund.
Yes, the pig dog. Does the pig dog win? Does it smell your truffle?
I'm gonna get these push-ups in.
You're gonna do them?
I think I can. I think I can get 90 in
Okay.
this incline whilst we're live.
Hey, why not? Right?
Unless you're bouncing,
No, nope.
uh,
We'll hang out. Oh,
and then I'm gonna get to house cleaning stuff.
I think if you're gonna do that, maybe I'll do a little tricep. Oh,
Right.
man, I am high and tight.
Eight, nine, the piggy dog. Dark. First thing I do since the last month is get up, do 10 push-ups, then take a shower. Drink a hot black coffee, and then I eat my yogurt oat bowl with some fruit. Nice
Nice.
way to get after it.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Oh,
These incline ones so bad.
stretch on the back. Oh, it feels good. I have my incline, my inversion table. I need to start getting that out.
Oh yeah.
Definitely got to start getting that thing out. And I skipped the massage yesterday, but I think I'm going to go for one today. I
Nice.
got to get some of the soreness out. Like I'm not terribly sore, but that was what I was waiting on, is to be able to kind of get the therapy during while I'm feeling it a little more. Help break it up, help get it out the body.
Yeah, it definitely helps when you have some help breaking that stuff up.
Yeah. I do have like some home stuff where, like the guns and stuff like that. But yeah, to your point, when you can have somebody else essentially kind of do that.
Oh, there's Gene. You guys want to say hi to Gene?
Got the lady with, what was the dog's name?
Hi there. Yes. Hi guys. There he is. What's up, partner? How do you do?
What's up, buddy?
We do 100 push-ups and 100 squats every morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Thank you very much. And you're out here doing your thing. I love to see it.
Stark says then he takes his supplements with some water, dress up, and you're ready for the day. That's a great start. Just getting out and getting going. And you almost have to jump it before you have the time to even think about not doing it.
Yep. Don't even think about it.
Be quick, be decisive.
You've already
And
thought.
yeah,
You thought about it yesterday. You thought about it last week. You thought about it last year. All the times that you thought about it. Quit thinking about it. Be about it. Do it. Do.
Stark, what supplements are you taking? Ugh, ugh. Yeah, there's something to just doing it anyways. Because we definitely have the ability to talk ourselves out of things we don't want to do. So I know for me, this is easier because this is something I want to do. I don't feel like I'm under a pressure or a gun or there's some place that I'm slacking. But then there's other things that, yeah, clearly, I think we have to get ourselves a little more prepared for, just knowing it's something we need to do versus something that we want to do, such as work. And I used to always tell my bosses, they would somehow take it personally. I said, one, it's not your company, so I wouldn't take it personally. And two, if you were independently wealthy, would you still be here? None of us would be, because we'd be doing things that we wanted to do, not things we needed to do. Do things we need to do because there's a resource in money, paying our bills, whatnot. But if we didn't have to, we wouldn't be here. So it's just an observation.
We had
So
that
we have
UB.
to,
If we had that UBI,
right, yeah. But somehow, yeah, managers always take that one personal. It's like it's saying about you. It's not about that at all. It's just saying that we have to motivate ourselves or at least prepare ourselves in different ways for our wants and needs. Stark says multivitamins, black maca, that's ginseng, mushroom complex, ashwagandha, and fish oil. Nice. Nice, nice. Hey, and we've reached 10 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone.
Hey,
Thank you, thank you.
thank you. Good morning. People out here walking dogs, taking care
Nice.
of them, enjoying that early sun.
And Stark says, and once a day, creatine as well. Nice. And for someone like Stark, he's given us a lot of knowledge on these chats. So before you start taking things,
Yeah,
definitely look into the what you're taking, because a lot of times the mistake people take is, well, I got it from a health food store, must be good for me. But we still got to know you can still take too much of things that are quote unquote good for us.
and mixing, because
Yeah,
some things have undesirable actions.
yeah. So just being mindful on that end is important. Es muy importante. What's up, Jacob? Jacob's in the chat.
What's up, Jacob?
How are you today? How's summer vacation been? Are you helping out on the farm? What do you got going on? You are here. Yes, you are, sir. Said hi, beard guy.
Which one?
Right. Doing good. Nice. Are you guys going to do anything for summer? Or is it just a lot of work? Going to be a lot of work on the farm. Long beard guy.
Oh, okay. Hello, Jacob.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm dropping that emoji for Stark. I found where the blue fish one at. Or I still think it looks like a fish to me, but I don't know what that is. I found the same area where Stark leaves that blue one. What's up, Vulcan Rock Quarry?
What's going on, Vulcan Rock Quarry?
We are on day 84 of 100 push-ups. Hey, you're new. Hey, welcome.
No,
Feel free to hit the subscribe. Definitely feel free to hit the subscribe. Join us. We do this every day. Today was day 84. Do you do any sort of push-up routine, workout routine, Vulcan? Yep. Yeah, Jacob's telling it. We do 100 push-ups every single day. Today's
mm,
84 straight days of 100 push-ups. Mr. Nathaniel J Burns does the squats. We had a great workout yesterday at the hill. We went live together, did squats and push-ups. Yes, welcome, welcome. We got a great group of people in the chat, and we go live about this time every day. Well, I should say we've been on for about an hour, so it's about um 5:15.
yeah.
Yes, nice push-ups. Nathaniel's demonstrating what you can do with a limited range of motion due to injury, just impingements in the shoulders, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, an incline is a little easier, so that's a great place to start.
Yes, it
um,
is.
is to build yourself up. You don't have to start on the ground. I think a lot of times ego gets people thinking they have to, but you don't have to. Speaking of don't have to, Stark says you don't have to take supplements, but I do. You don't necessarily have to do this. Everyone has to decide for themselves. Absolutely true. Reluctant Killer says, okay, right, that's a good idea. Yeah. Until you get a little bit more strength, then yeah, just do them off a countertop or something like that. Just make sure it's something that's not going to move, that it's not going to slide out on you while you're in a vulnerable position and potentially hurt yourself. But yeah, Reluctant, you can do them off of something like a kitchen countertop, and then you have the real ability to slow yourself down and push. So you want to control that motion, make sure it's nice and smooth. So even counting down 1001, 1002, 1001, 1002, 1001, 1002. uh Says I can do 15 flat, but I'm more fat than muscle. It's all right. You're working to correct that process. So a speeding train doesn't just stop. Takes a long time to slow a train down, and those are our habits every day. And then it stops. Then it's got to start chugging back to get that way and go that direction. So it's all a process. But as long as you're slowing it down, then you know that you're in the right process.
Also, that's an improvement, Reluctant,
Yeah.
because 2 weeks ago, Reluctant could only do 5. Now it's 15.
And
Right
without
on.
trying hard.
Yeah. Well, never try hard, but do your best.
Yeah. And I hope you're like Mr. Nathaniel will say a lot of times, if you take some before and after pictures, like even if you don't post them or anything else, just for yourself to be able to see what that
Yeah.
looks like, because we see ourselves every day. So we don't always get to like really remember, okay, this is what I looked like a couple weeks ago. When you see like that definitive difference, sometimes that's like it's a supplement for your ego, for your emotion, for your psychological to say, that's what I look like now, that's what I looked like then. So sometimes you get a psychological boost and it'll give you validation that your work is paying off.
20 minutes a day. Reluctant Killer, I don't train hard as in long enough. I would say like 20 minutes a day. 20 minutes a day is great. It's a great place to start. You may not need more than that. Honestly, if you're going hard in those 20 minutes, good morning, and you're pushing yourself, your limit, finding
Mhm.
your edge. 20 minutes is sufficient. It could be if you were doing nothing 2 weeks ago and now you're working out 20 minutes a day. That's
Right.
huge.
Yeah,
There's no
absolutely it is. Yeah. And if you yeah, to do 20 minutes, look, it's better than 19, which is better than 18, which is better than, like it's still something. So just make the most of those 20 minutes. That's really what it comes down to. Make the most of those 20 minutes. You think so go harder for 30 minutes a day, and that's 3 hours and a half a week. Yeah. If you can put another 10 minutes to it, cool. Mix it in. So go for like if you can go for a walk, do your walk every couple minutes, stop, knock out your push-ups. Now, situational awareness. I want you to make sure you're doing it someplace safe. But if there's a park, if there's just, in your neighborhood, wherever you're at, if you can do that, um, then you can really confine or condense all of the workouts. This is like what Mr. Nathaniel and I are doing. If you just followed both of us for 20 minutes, you'd get close to 100 squats and push-ups in, and that's a full day.
pretty intense.
Yeah, yeah,
And
and
I mentioned there's no comparison here. I don't compare myself to Vincent. You shouldn't compare yourself to me or him or anybody else, really. It's about doing better for yourself consistently. So be
yeah,
better, do a better workout, learn, which doesn't mean more reps or more weight or what. It just means take it up a notch. Be more present. Be more connected to your body, to the movements, to your breath every day. A little bit more connected, and everything else will kind of fall into place for you. You'll uncover a lot of information that'll help you stay motivated, stay consistent. Just better than yesterday, better than 5 minutes ago, the last breath. Be your best now.
Agreed. Agreed. Stark says, for example, he does intermittent fasting, but he doesn't recommend it because what works for him doesn't work for other people. Yeah. So it's just we're here to support each other. We're here training side by side. Just think of it like we're all in different booths and we're doing different things, but you can still support the next person and what they're going through. So whether it's weight loss, whether it's weight gain for some people, they're wanting to gain weight, whether they're trying to get faster in a sprint, faster in long distance, whatever it is, just overcoming injuries and health obstacles. We all have some sort of story or just the ability to empathize and support. So
Yeah.
in your instance, to Mr. Nathaniel's point, you'll start to become more in tune with your body, and you'll be able to understand what you're capable of. But when you start out, sometimes it's a little bit of unknown, but you're on the right path. You're definitely on the right path, and you're breaking down barriers to say I can go from 20 to 30. That's great.
There are moments in my life, stages in my life, seasons in my life where I would have been jumping for joy to have been able to fit in 20 minutes a day consistently, just for myself, just for my wellness, just for my body, just for movement. So yeah,
Yeah,
and if you're getting 20, like relish it, keep going, be consistent.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's sometimes it's tough to get that in, but if you have the ability to give that to yourself, whether you got to scale back on the gaming, scale back on just the scrolling, whether you got to scale back on whatever it is that kind of is taking away from your productivity. And we're the first ones that detract from our productivity. We can blame it on games or alcohol or women or whatever, but we're the ones engaging in it. So we're the first ones that have to take that away from ourselves. We're not children, so we don't have our parents to come and take that toy from us. That's the discipline where it starts. And it's the old saying, nothing changes till you change your mind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I love to hear what Reluctant's doing because he's changing his mind
Yeah.
on food, sedentarism, whatever it is. He's changing his mind. So fantastic. No longer are you reluctant.
Yeah, I'm gonna change your name again.
Yeah, it's like I don't know
The
the willing killer or something.
the, the determined gamer.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is a whole new chapter, but and you great place to be with especially like again, I really like to point out how much Stark contributes. Fitness gamer. I like
Yeah,
it. I
there you
like
go.
you may have content where you can play and like do squats at the same time or something or play from a plank position and
Or there's
just
gonna be like Dance Revolution in his future.
oh yeah, yeah.
Some
It,
DDR.
that'd be nice if there was like something like that, like a dance, but it'd be like sprint or
Or
box or something.
we we could call it Impact Athletics Association.
Right, impact the game.
Impact the game. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I hope we flagged for that.
Right. Right. Is your 20 minutes just inside right now, or are you doing any movement outside of the house? What's your environment like? I'm very curious just to know what the environment of Reluctant is just outside of the front door.
Mm.
Inside only. Is that a weather issue or just you being comfortable with yourself where you feel like you can work out or what keeps you inside only? Bedroom only.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stark
Rel-
said, yeah.
Reluctant says only got dumbbells 20 kg each. That's why you're inside only. You don't need anything else to go outside.
Okay. Just being
Yeah.
comfortable in your own environment. That makes sense. Uh, Stark says, yeah, start at a point, then stick to it. Do your workout 20 minutes, and in a few weeks or a month, you will do 40 minutes, and so on. You'll be more fit and do more automatically. Yeah, it becomes a new habit. Uh-oh. Message held for review. Ding, 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 ding. What do we got?
Who's our troll alert?
I don't know. We had a gem yesterday. Romaine D41 says, smooch his backside, bro. No, no, no. Welcome, troll. And you're welcome to join this channel, subscribe. You can hit a like on the way in, but we don't do that here. So yeah. Reluctant says, yes, Stark. That's the thing. I'm trying to make it a habit. Then I'll be motivated to go out for runs or go to the gym. Yep, it just takes time, man. Takes time.
Being
Did
present.
did Romaine did the trolls comment show up?
Nah. Oh, there.
No,
Oh, oh.
no, nothing.
Yeah, it's there. It says
Smooch
kiss
my
my
backside.
smooch my back. There it is.
Yeah, yeah, you know. Uh-oh, held for review again. Ding, 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 ding. Oh,
So
and reluctant said the same thing that the other guy said. But so we got a whole festival of smooches going on.
there it is.
Yep.
Troll alert. Troll alert.
Yep, troll alert. Yeah, Stark goes.
That's like the best thing you do for the troll alert. It's so funny. Oh, we love our trolls.
We
How do we
do.
get trolls?
Troll alert.
Troll.
We should be like we should be like a congress of monkeys. Like when a snake is coming, they all start trolls, trolls, trolls coming. Oh,
Troll
that is
alert.
that is good stuff.
Yeah. It kiss my backside like so intimate. Like
It is. It's yeah.
like yeah. I know you said we don't do that around here, but
It's right. This yeah. And was
it's
that like a
like we
was
just
that
met.
right
Why,
exactly? Yeah. Is this a
Romaine,
foodie call? What are we doing here?
so forward of you.
Yeah. And is that like a command or a request?
Oh, it's definitely a request.
Yeah. I don't. That's just amazing. But
And then the
I don't
bro,
know.
like,
Damn, bro, like that's a very specific request.
yeah,
All forms are welcome at Impact. So
truth.
that there's no discrimination, no hate, no nothing. But we got to point out the trolls when we see them. Troll alert! Shout out
Also,
to
no,
Stark.
no, uh, no comma there. What
Yeah,
is a what is a backside bro? Like
yeah,
they're connected.
yeah.
Kiss
Yeah. What happened? What was the person's name? They got to come back in and explain that.
Romaine D41.
Romaine. Romaine, come back and explain what does that mean?
Yeah. Do tell. Do tell. And if you're staying, like, comment, subscribe. If you're on your way out, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, but yeah, we've got some parting gifts for you. Click that thumb to reclaim it, to claim your prize.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to have some kisses. Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
It, yeah, but and I'm not mad at that. Like I think everyone does, but this is not a cake eating contest. There will be no smooching of just random backsides. That's
Yeah.
wild behavior.
We should get to know each other better for romance.
Absolutely. And how
Yeah.
dare you, Romaine? We have Jacob in the chat. You're doing this in front of our younger athletes as well. Have some decorum, sir.
Yeah. Fair point. Fair point.
Yeah. I think he jumped off because we never heard back from Vulcan Rock Quarry either.
Oh man.
And that was the last place that we heard of that from Jacob. Jacob was asking if he was a troll.
Uh,
But reluctant, yes, getting back to your stuff for sure. Um, don't let the pig dog win. Don't let the pig dog win. And it sounds like he's not. Like that's the beauty of it. Like he's already getting the pig dog. It's just all in one spot, which nothing wrong with that too. Bedroom workout is a workout. Gym workout is a workout. Working out in the somewhere in the world in the park is a workout. Your body doesn't know where it's at, just knows that it's being tasked with certain exercises and lifts and things like that. So all forms and fashions. Stark knows he's working on construction on the railways there, things like that, helping the infrastructure. Stark says Romaine D3. I guess he's mad. Old lady from Romania. There's nothing in Romania, just broken cars and dirt. That's why the old lady is mad.
I've been to Romania.
uh, is this
And
true?
no,
Oh,
there's there's other people and other things in Romania besides that.
Romaine D3. He's a mad old lady. Stark is just now. Stark is trolling, trying to pull him back in.
Uh-oh.
Get those, yeah, get those views. Get those views. Bella,
Bella in the house.
Bella from New York. Are you in New York, Bella?
Bună dimineața, Bella.
Nice. How's it going so far? Are you liking it? Better than you thought it might be, hanging out with moms? Nice. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. What all have you guys been able to do so far? And I think you just missed Jacob. John dropped in for a little bit. And we had a troll.
Mm-hmm.
We had a troll.
Bona fide troll.
Yep, an old mad lady from Romania. Not much yet. How long are you there for? Until Wednesday? Right on. Well, that's cool that you still got to go. We had a really good workout yesterday, day 83 from the hill. If you guys have time to go check that out, Stark was in it for a little bit. And then there's a whole separate video where Mr. Nathaniel and I split I would say it was probably a 7 to 8 pound watermelon, and ate that on camera. There was a lot of watermelon, and it was a tough eat. Um, but we got it done.
Cool.
You tell them about the watermelon.
I am talking about the watermelon. That was a lot of food yesterday. I didn't eat in most of the day after that. Almost the entire day I didn't eat.
Yeah.
I was absolutely stuffed. Yes, Stark. Give Bella the what's up. Stark, we thought about you yesterday and we were wondering, would Stark eat that much watermelon?
Hi, lols.
Hello. Or I guess first and foremost, does anybody like watermelon? I'm not sure how people give it the styrofoam comparison. I think it's odd, but all right, Bella.
That's my cousin who's like, he says that 5,000. Wow.
John planted 5,000 foot row of watermelon. So
One more
nice.
reason they're friends.
John, I've never had that much watermelon in one sitting. It was it was it was it was different, that's for sure. And yeah, we decided to video it. So for your viewing pleasure, two gluttons with just two men, one watermelon. I think that's what
We like them too.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not mad at the watermelon. Nice. John says he believes they will give a few out to our members.
Oh.
Wow, that's very generous. Thank you so much.
Oh, mail them.
That
Awesome.
is crazy.
A million.
Yeah, that's quite the package to get in the mail. It's like have a watermelon mail too. That would be a first.
For me too, yeah. I can't. I don't think I've ever seen a melon through the mail.
Right? Right.
I don't work at the post office, but I've been to a post office.
I'm guessing like a box just filled with like packing peanuts.
Mm. How does one ship a melon?
Yeah, John, have you ever mailed produce before? That's a new one on me. I didn't even consider that. Bella, you are back. You took your dogs with you to New York. Nice. Where are you guys staying? Airbnb? Are you in a hotel? John says two spray nozzles plugged out of the cab. Plugged so out of the cab. Wife brought my phone so I could have some media in this beast. Nice. All right, John. We brought 5 of the 7 dogs.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Stark says I would disappear and get back with a second melon, and then I would tell you that you get $50 from me when you finish the second watermelon without vomiting. Yeah,
So
a second watermelon would have been the second slice, another slice would have been it.
it's just a wafer thin mincer.
Oh, I love that scene, Monty Python. Oh, I'm full. But sir, it is wafer thin. uh John smacked him with a wrench. Nice. And it's working. There we go. Bella's at a hotel for the moment, and she doesn't know the way around NYC. That's okay. It's a big place, and okay, they can mail produce.
Cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be very cool. Start mailing out produce like that. All right. Mr. Burns, I know you got some stuff to get to.
Indeed.
He's got some home repair, I believe. And John, no rush, no worries, friend. No rush, no worries.
Takes time to grow perfect melons.
Yeah, and you are extremely busy person. So we appreciate you checking in. Bella, Stark, reluctant, keep at it. Jacob, Vulcan Rock Quarry, and we're committed to you, sir. Lionel, who only wanted somebody to touch their chest. Nick Morrison didn't want somebody to fart. We had Dima speaking some Russian, and Romaine wanted backside kisses.
Bro.
Yes, bro. The smooching of the cake was the request, and it's not that kind of channel. Good to see you too, John. No, nobody. Somebody jumped in. I think it was while Mr. Nathaniel was doing squats, and somebody jumped in and said, "Don't fart." So I'm all for it. I'm here for the juvenile fart jokes and stuff. Right? It's all that watermelon. Yeah, the channel took a drastic turn. Fiber.
It's good for you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, athletes of all areas of the world, all stages and ages, we appreciate you guys being here. I got to get ready for work. Mr. Nathaniel's got some stuff that he's got to get to, but um, wish you guys all the best on your journey of health and fitness this and every day. Mr. Burns, anything on your way out?
Now, thank you all for joining. Uh, and it's great to hear from you. So, yeah.
All right, guys. As always, subscriptions are free. So Togo, take one, give one. If you got a friend who hasn't joined yet, by all means, get them involved. Would love to see it. And guys, remember, like Stark is doing, you can send pictures of your food, of dishes that you're making. It doesn't have to be you. You can send it to the email that's in the link, and or you can DM on Instagram. You can find us. All that good stuff's in the description for Impact and Nathaniel J Burns. So, like we like to say here, HWPO.
Hard work pays off. Impact Athletics Association.
All right, you guys have a fantastic day. We'll see you soon.
Peace.
See you, John. No worries. Whenever you got time. HWPO.